Hey friends, welcome to Spirit Says So. This reading is going to be decided in a moment as to who it's for. Spirit, who needs to hear this message? Who are all these energies coming in at this time? Who are they for? I'm feeling that one. We have Aries. I'm kind of excited to do this one for Aries. When we did your angel reading, you were a little cautious, a little concerned, and all of your angels have come in and told you that everything's going to be working out just fine. So let's see. Spirit, does this reading have any relation to the Angels Assembly, or are we going a different path? I'm feeling this one. Water and salt, truth. Okay. All right. So, Aries, with water and salt and truth. This little girl was asked what her favorite things, the most important things in her life were. She was asked this question by her father, and her answer was water and salt are very important to me. I love water and salt more than anything, and he was offended. He had her killed. Yes, he did. Well, of course, her spirit was extremely strong, and she made it so he had to be without water and salt. And through that story, he got to see what it was like to be without it and understand why she was being truthful. Understand her truth, where she was coming from. Okay, we have 27 Hawthorne. All right, so something could be closing in on you. I do feel, though, that there is some growth that's going to be happening. I almost feel like you're in the Nine of Pentacles state of mind. You've grown from your experience. You've learned from the error of your ways and even others. You're very observant. Okay. All right, Aries. What truth have you given that maybe someone else can't swallow? Or tables could be turned. It could be you, Aries, that were presented with some truth. And maybe you need to dive a little deeper into the answer and understand where they're coming from. Spirit. Okay. Queen of Swords. I feel like you've already made a decision, but I feel like the decision was harsh. The decision was based on facts, which, yes, basing decision on facts is definitely a very good thing to do, but not always, right? I do feel that you did not go with your intuition on a recent decision, or that maybe an upcoming decision for you, Aries. You're not really going with your decision, with your intuition. You are doubting yourself. You are being insecure. Bottom of the deck, have not drawn it, but yeah, you can't see yourself doing something, getting out of a situation, explaining yourself out of a situation, trying to, I almost feel like you need to defend your truth. Defend your facts, maybe. I mean, facts in themselves don't need defending, but maybe it's easier to go by facts than defending your feelings. Okay, that stuck out. Knight of Chalices. So we have an emotion. I can't talk. An emotional message coming in, or possibly one that you will be sending outward. But it is that of timing right now. It may take a little while for this message to either go out or come in, depending on how you're looking at it, from what side of the fence you're on. Spirit, please tell me a little bit more about what our Aries has been thinking about. What decision was made or will be made, will need to be made? What facts are they going by? Tell me a little bit more, please. Nine of Wands. Okay. So you've been putting off the decision, I feel like. Trying to, or you will be. This is your immediate future, and it is. If it's not happening now, it's going to happen very soon. I feel like your spirit guides. See that little fairy in the back? Your spirit guides are trying their best to give you signs. I feel like you've seen the signs, but you've been putting them off. Again, because you've been dealing with facts only and not feelings. It's almost maybe this Knight of Cups coming in is all about something's about to break loose with you. I feel like you've been keeping something inside. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about our darling Aries, the recent past, or maybe some insight of what could have led up to the past, or what may lead to the near future. Ten of Wands. Okay. Some heavy burdens going on. I feel heavy feelings. Aries, you know, you are a fire sign, so carrying a lot of weight, you are also a leader. So it's very like you to be again, burdened. Not necessarily in a bad way, but you've always got things going on. You've always got hot coals to tend to. You're always trying to keep the fire burning. And I mean that in your life journey. I mean that in your love life, all the way around. I almost feel like right now, you're trying to keep people happy, and that's why you're not really shedding your feelings. Again, I feel like maybe you're holding on to your feelings. Spirit, let's move right into the recent past, please. Our Aries, they're always burdened. I mean, that's kind of a given. All right. Okay. Ten of Swords, Ten of Aethams here. You shut it down with sticking with facts only. But you're not happy. again, you're repressing your feelings. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit, maybe some guidance on Aries' near future, or maybe what their current thoughts are, their attitude, maybe their current actions, what they're doing about trying to repress their feelings. Three of Athens, yeah. It's heartbreaking for you. Oh, Aries. I do feel like you are ready to open up and communicate. Where this is the Three of Swords, instead of screaming up at the sky or seeing lightning come down on a broken heart with three swords in them, this beautiful young woman is walking towards the light to an open door. Which means that you know that you need to communicate your feelings eventually. You're thinking about it. You're dwelling on it. You're pondering it kind of floating. You're carrying everything that you got. I feel like you're trying to make sure. When you go for it, when you are ready to communicate your feelings, I feel like you want, I want to say your ducks in a row, okay? But you can never have your ducks in a row. And I know this isn't a duck. This is a gorgeous swan who feels alone right now. Very alone. But you got your duck. You're trying to get your ducks in the same pond. You're trying to make sure that all of your bullet points are lined up. Yes. All right, this is about how others around you perceive you, their attitude towards you. Could be your angels, your loved ones, your lover, your best friends, your soulmate. And Lady and the Lord. Okay, so we're getting the lovers here. Others do realize that you have a choice to make. They also realize that when you make that choice, that there is, your truth is going to have to come out. Facts and be damned. For some of you, this is definitely about your lover. Being truthful about how you feel is extremely important. Some of you, this is about communicating with your lover. And for some of you, this is about communicating about your lover to others who see you. Okay, we're going to come back. Spirit, I still want to see a little bit more about the potential future for our Aries. And how about their lover, eh? I like that. The Horned God, the Emperor, okay. So Aries, your near future could be that you are confident, you've got your stuff together. It could be too that you've got your shield up. You may still be repressing your feelings, I'm not gonna lie. But you are making progress. You know, emperors, a lot of times, they don't always let their feelings go because they have to show that they got their stuff together. You know, you are a leader. Again, Aries, you are definitely a leader. So getting the Emperor card is no surprise. Throw gender out the window. You are masculine, but you definitely, you know, female, male, whatever. I almost feel like your supporters have your back too. If you look at the determination of the skunk, the fox, even the doe behind this very brawny emperor, they are shielding him, they are protecting him. Being truthful does a lot for you. Guarding your feelings sometimes can do more harm to you than the harm it may do to others, to be honest with them. I mean, let's face it, right? You gotta do what's right for you. Okay, so your potential future is that of the Emperor. I'm liking where this is going for you, though. Right choices to be made. Even if you do determine to keep some things of how you feel to yourself, I feel like the communication that's coming back to the Knight. Yeah. Six of Wands. Oh, my darling Aries. You're going to be victorious. Look at the red. Very noble. Very powerful. You've got all of your support system lining up, watching you parade on, letting your feelings be what they are, showing who you are, and still maintaining that level of nobility, respect, leadership. And with the pink in the background, that is representing love. So for those of you who this is resonating with regarding a love relationship, there you go. Spirit, can you please give us one more card? So learning from the past, telling the truth. Most of this is definitely doing with a lover. Choices about the lover, with the lover, protecting the lover, information about the lover. A lot of you Aries in here. The High Priest. Alright, so we have the 5 with the High Priest. Of course, the High Priest is about tradition, celebration, community as well. I feel with where this is taking place, the backdrop for this Hierophant, I almost feel like he's performing a ceremony. And that ceremony is that either of, now this could be that of matrimony. Yes, I said it. Or this could be someone who is being christened, accepting their spirituality and giving themselves to their higher power, to spirit. I do feel that someone, it's either you or your lover, you have, with regarding your past here, there are some things that, you know, you've learned from. And when you express or expressed your truth about your past, or vice versa, take it how it resonates, okay? Tables could be turned. The water and salt came into play. The truth came into play. So you or your lover, when the truth was put on the table, it broke yours or their hearts, or it raised flags. Okay, let's say that. Raised flags. But communication was still open, is still open, or was, or will be. Your connection loves you, and you love them. There is no doubt. So, holding on to your feelings, repressing your feelings is definitely not good. With all of this said, with salt, water and salt, I'm sorry, it is definitely time for you or the other to speak their truth. So you need to speak your truth, or you need to allow them to speak their truth and understand where they're coming from, where they're at. Because if it was them with a past that was hurtful, there's a reason they're letting you in and telling you this. Please remember that. But also, please, Aries, always go with your own intuition. Your gut feeling is extremely important. You should never, ever, ever deviate from that. But I do feel very loving energies and vibrations for all of you, Aries. I think that, again, let the doors be open. Make the right choice for you, and wonderful things are going to happen for you. So I hope that this reading resonated with you, my darling Aries. If it did not, that is okay. Not all readings will resonate. Please like this video, sub if you haven't already, leave a kind comment, and to all of my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Bye.